Hello everybody and welcome to the Ryan Show on this wonderful, beautiful, amazing Thursday. Today is a day that I've been waiting for my entire life. Thank you. No, to be completely serious, this is a solo binge haul. I had a very, very, very amazing binge trip when we went, if you saw the video, with me and Debbie and Jack and Jack's little brother, Evan. We all went to the bins. It's like a fun little family trip. We all are now avid thrifters. We all definitely make money from this. So it was really fun for everybody to kind of go all together because we all also get very different things, which is super fun to see. I have an amazing haul, if I have not said, and I will probably say it many more times in the future. Though I will say some of the stuff is the dry cleaners because I needed to get it dry cleaned so I can get it listed. So the bougie stuff, very conveniently for all of you, is going to be at the end of this video. Okay, so let's get into it. I have two, thankfully, sorted bags for you all to get through today. I thankfully didn't spend a ton in terms of money, but I did find a ton of amazing things. So let's jump into it. First thing, I have three cute little hats, all of which are for Depop. This one is a Farm Girl authentic brand little trucker hat. Brand, when I find this kind of stuff, really doesn't matter. I pick it up solely based off of style and this fun little phrase. This one says, girly but tough, farm girl. Somebody could wear this ironically. If you're not a farm girl or if you're a farm girl, be proud of it. Either way, it's like a $10 to $20 flip for me, which is nice, and they're lightweight. Hats are amazing to ship because they just fold up into a poly and off they go. This is a really cute little cow print pink bucket hat. These always do super good for me on Depop. The girlies still absolutely love a bucket hat, and they love a trendy little pink cow print one at that. This one does not have a brand in it, so I probably will not list it for that much, maybe just $18 and take an offer. But again, it's super light. It'll cost me a couple of bucks shipping. I make $10 at the end of the day. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Then I found this really cute little blue one. Really cute vintage Old Navy bucket hat, size small, which I have no idea what that means, but this would fit. This could fit somebody without a man-sized head. I picked this up because I love that it has these little triangle pieces on it. It kind of looks like one of those reconstructed jean bucket hats. And I also really love this little butterfly ribbon on it. I think it's super cute. Twee is the hashtag I'm going to use for this. I'm going to use cottage, Y2K, so many opportunities. I did end up getting two bags and one pair of shoes. This is a super cute little gold, I don't know if it's showing up super well, but it's a gold metallic, oh, there it kind of goes, draw clutch, and I love that it has this little faux leather tassel with a little bead on it. Super cute. This is by ALE by Alessandra. She is I don't know if she works specifically for Revolve or if she just has a lot of stuff that ends up over there. She does a ton of beach dresses and resort wear and swim things and little beachy clutches and things of the sort. Her stuff is kind of pricey, but it doesn't really have a ton of resale value, kind of all the Revolve stuff, in my opinion. I'd probably list that at 25, 28 maybe, just to take a cute little offer. I did get one pair of shoes. These are an adorable pair of little kids' Doc Martens. They are size 1, the Delaney boot. I think my sister used to have these way back in the day, but they were brown. These do, unfortunately, just have a teeny little bit of wear on the toe and one of the shoelaces. This one is missing its little plasticky thing, but it's not that big of a deal. I think these are absolutely adorable. I'm super excited to find them, and I'm shocked that I was able to actually find a pair of Docs in the bins. I know, nobody goes for shoes, but I feel when they do, it's they go for sneakers and they go for Doc Martens. Don't know why. Then I got this really beautiful, honestly, this thing is huge, Bohemian little patchwork tote bag. Every time I find one of these, I go, this is going to be the one that's Johnny Was. And then they're never the one that's Johnny Was, which is fine. I absolutely love this one. I was low-key, do I need this? How can I justify to Jack keeping this? And I couldn't come up with a reason, which means that he would never find that reason to be valid, which means I have to sell it. But it is absolutely adorable. I love all the colors on it. I love all these little mirrored details, which is, oh, this one in the front has these fun little mirrors in it. I think this is super cute. This is another one of those things that I'm definitely going to be putting on Depop as well as Poshmark. Speaking of Depop, we have a lot of Depop specific items in this haul, so be prepared to hear that a ton. I feel like I've said that before. This is Norton McNaughton Petite. No idea what this brand is. I got this solely based off of style. It's this really adorable little pale yellow skirt. Super cute. I love that it's so high-waisted, and I love that this is plus size. Plus size on Depop literally flies out of my store. I cannot keep it. It's a 14 petite, but the petite does not matter because, like, people just can wear shorts now. We don't have to have like petite shorts. That's totally fine. I also really like it because it has this kind of like kind of edgy, kind of modern, a little grommet or like waist cinchy detail. And I also like that it has this little like different color plaid on the inside of the little skirt part. So when you get a little variation when you walk, which I think is super cute. Then I found this pair of Spanx leggings, and these do need to go for a trip through the washing machine. They are the Spanx by Sarah Berkeley, size large. I have no idea what these are. Why did I think there was going to be a name in these? These I did find with like all of the other bougie stuff, and this was the only thing that could be machine washable, if that tells you anything. It's just this really amazing pair of like black seamless little leggings, size large. Spanx always do amazing for me. Once these come out of the washing machine, I'm sure they will not be around for long, unfortunately. Then, unfortunately, I'm not going to wear them. I hope somebody buys them. Then I found this amazing pajama set. This was like, I think one of the first things I ended up finding. It's this really beautiful Natori pajama set, and this is the expensive Natori label. I think the other one that's like kind of pricey is it's red and it says like Josie Natori. Don't quote me on that. That is a big definite maybe. But I was thankful to find both pieces in this set. It's this amazing, like, multicolored, very, like, kimono sleeve-esque style pajama set with these really amazing, vibrant colors on it. I love them. Love, love, love. They're both size medium. The pants are these really cool, like, wide leg, very comfortable pajamas. And I always love when I can sell pajamas as a set because I feel like they do so much better. This is a pair of jeans. So this brand, it's the Essential Trouser by Anthropologie, size 10 US. I am starting to kind of like not really pick these up in the thrift store anymore if I ever go to like a traditional thrift store. The pants that have the like essential stuff in them just don't really do that good for me anymore. I would still get the like Pilcro jeans that say like for Anthropologie or like by Anthropologie or whatever. But the trousers, I just feel like, I don't know, they're kind of losing their luster maybe. These, though, are not like an actual trouser. It's like a really cute pair of jeans. This is a really nice pair of like high-rise, dark wash, flared jeans. These are very trendy right now, and I'm happy they are not like a size 4 because I feel like whenever I do find these, they're very tiny. So I am kind of happy to have one in a little bit of a bigger size. Just a little bit. Okay, then I have this amazing pair of Sundance pants. These are a size 6. And this is the new tag for Sundance with this like kind of mint looking font. They are this kind of like gray stone. I don't really know how, it's gray. We'll just call it gray. Pair of velour pants. These would be so nice for the fall as we go into winter. They are so soft and the inside is so comfortable. Like these would be amazing like work pants if you like worked in an office or did something where you have to like see people. That would be super fun and super comfortable. Okay, so another pajama set. This one is a little different from the Natori just in terms of look. It is Eileen Fisher, which I like don't know why I never thought of this, but I just didn't think Eileen Fisher ever like made pajamas. She's a clothing company who specializes in like comfort. Like why would she not make pajamas? I have no idea. Either way, these are Eileen Fisher sleepwear by Garnet Hill, size medium. The pants are these like really comfortable gray, a little like culottes, and they have, you know, the big flare, so you got plenty of room. And then the top is just this little cap sleeve, little like gray t-shirt with this little seam detail down the middle. Super nice. I know that Garnet Hill and Eileen Fisher retail for an absolute chunk of change, but I do not know as to like how those are going to sell for me. TBD. We will find out, won't we? This is another one of those Depop Poshmark items. This is Urban Outfitters, size extra large. Again, I was so happy that this was an XL because most of the time when I find these little like flouncy skirts, they're like an extra small. It's this really amazing patchwork, multicolored little mini skirt. These are so trendy right now. I literally cannot keep anything right out of this like printed mesh fabric on any platform because they always just sell so fast. Money, I'd probably list it for like 30. This is a pair of Aerie Offline, the Goals 7/8 high-rise leggings. This is one of the Aerie lines that I do actually not mind picking up. This is still in stores right now, this line, not like this specific pair of leggings, but people absolutely love this stuff. I think, do not quote me again, they were the first ones to do the like cross front in the leggings, the Aerie Offline stuff, so they are quite popular. And they also like, they feel a little bit better quality than like Lululemon, no shade. It's just this really nice pair of black high-waisted leggings. These are a size large, and if they were any smaller, I probably wouldn't have picked them up. This next item was very thankfully given to me by one of the vintage heads. It's a little Lululemon tennis skirt. It's a size 4. There's the little Lulu logo, and it is an older one because it doesn't have the, like, name thing around it, all the like little letters that tell you the style code. Either way, this is still going to be like, I'm probably going to list this at like $80 because it's a plain black Lululemon tennis skirt, and if I know anything about girlies, I know that this is their calling card. That is like base level. You are an entry-level girly if you have the black Lululemon tennis skirt. This is a Jonathan Martia. I have no idea what this brand is. If you know what it is, please tell me. It's 100% silk, made in China. I don't know. This is another one of those things that I got specifically for style. And I got it because it's this amazing textured, crinkly silk little Y2K blue skirt. And it has this like amazing kind of like natural like lettuce hem to it from the silk being. I don't know how they do this. I don't know if they just like don't wash it and then, or don't dry it and then like turn it into clothes, but like this scrunchy stuff is super popular. And I love, again, that it's definitely not like an extra small. That is going to make it do so much better. So this next item is something that like I definitely would be more open taking this to the consignment store. On to bag number 2. So bag number 2 is tops, sweaters, all of the assorts. This is where some of the good stuff is. So this is a really cute little kimchi blue from Urban Outfitters dress. This one I think just needs to go through like the dryer because she's a little wrinkly. But I bought it because it has this really cute little like front bust detail. It's a large, which is nice because, you know, most of the time when I find these things, they're teensy tiny. But I love that it's this kind of like off-the-shoulder style, which I honestly never thought would ever come back into style, but I see these on Depop a lot, and they're pretty expensive for what they are, so I was like, I'll give it a shot. It doesn't really weigh that much. Sure, why not? This was definitely part of the bougie things, even though this brand is not my like personal favorite to sell, but this is a really cute piece. It is Tibby, size 4, and it's this absolutely stunning black 100% silk, really cute little star print blouse. This is amazing. I do have to get this one cleaned as well. There's just like a little bit of underarm wear, which is like not gonna be that big of a deal. I have a little like at home, like a dry cleaner kit that I can use on this, and it will be in next to new condition. This is that same kind of idea of I do have to like put this in the same dry cleaner thing. It's a vintage piece. The brand is Espresso, which I like have never heard of this before. I don't know if this is the company. I don't know if it's like some kind of high-end thing. It literally is just like a big question mark. But it's this really fun brown top, and it just says coffee names all over it. Like it just is like espresso, Irish coffee, whatever this one is. I am definitely gonna have to like give her a little clean. She has a little bit of underarm wear as well, and then I will do some research on who Miss Espresso actually is. So this is another new brand to me, and this one like might be a bolo. It's a lowercase bolo. If it was a capital B bolo, run out and grab it now. But like this one's, give it a Google. Brand is 1920, and they are kind of in that same vein as like Everlane, where they just have these kind of like really nice, like really substantial, well-made basics. I did find one of her t-shirts as well, but that one is in the wash. It's just like a plain black little linen-y t-shirt, super cute. I loved this one, but I'm kind of mad that I didn't find it before Halloween because this would have been an adorable little Halloween sweatshirt. It's a size medium. I think the t-shirt was a medium as well. But like if you were going to some like nice little informal Thanksgiving detail, there you go. This is a very good find. This is Pure Collection, 100% cashmere, US size 6, which I think is like a small probably. This looks kind of tiny. This is the 2022 color of the year, unbeknownst to me at the time. This really cute, very periwinkle blue cashmere sweater. This brand, I had no idea, is actually really expensive. They retail for like north of $250, $300 is what I was seeing online. And I didn't know if that was because it was like cashmere or if it was because like this brand's cashmere. Either way, Poshmark comps were like 80-ish, somewhere like 60 to 80. So I do believe that I will be able to make a fair amount of return on that. And especially because thankfully cashmere is not very heavy. This next sweater is an Urban Outfitters piece. It's a size small. This I thought was really cool. It has this kind of like mix-mashed little like dealio going on here. It's got this like uneven bottom hem. It has these different like pieces of sweaters that are kind of stuck together. I like that one of these has this like really cute kind of like red knit to the yarn. I think that's super sweet. These are, like, I thought this was definitely going to be the urban renewal stuff where they, like, take some vintage and, like, make it new a little bit and charge 15 times the price. But this is just regular Urban Outfitters. Play small. Super cute. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This will definitely go on Depop as well, because I feel like it's just kind of that, you know, alt, younger 20s kind of a style. So this is a Zara piece. And if you remember the haul that all this stuff came from, I, most of the time, do not sell Zara myself. I will give it to Debbie, or I will take it to the consignment store, or I will find something else to do with it. This piece did make the cut. It is a Zara basic, size small. And I don't have any idea if this is an older tag, if this is a newer tag. I don't know. But this dress is absolutely adorable. It's this, like, really finely, almost like a knife pleated little mini dress with these really amazing bell sleeves with this little ruffle detail on them. Super cute. And I love that it has these kind of, like, flowers, or I thought it was stars when I first picked it up, and I think it's flowers. I can see somebody wearing this to, like, a New Year's event or, like, you know, a holiday party in the winter. I'm trying to do my best to, like, be proactive and think of, like, the future in terms of events and what clothing people would like to wear to them. I ended up finding this amazing vintage dress. This is 9 Clouds Collections. Again, it's a plus size. It's a size 18. And it's this really amazing black jersey. Like, it has a ton of stretch to it. Little mini dress with these really cute flowers on it. And I was like, if I was a teacher, I am a teacher, but if I was a woman teacher and if I could fit this dress, this would literally be the most comfortable thing in the world to wear to a classroom. The inside is that, like, really amazing, super soft jersey material, and it has some give to it. So, like, if you have a good lunch or if you don't get a lunch because, you know, school, she can accommodate. But I just thought this was super cute. And again, I love finding plus size vintage because it sells super quick, and a lot of the time Depop kind of, like, waives fees and waives other kind of, like, restrictions on some of those listings. So I am a lot more inclined to hunt it out even more. So this is interesting. This is very interesting. I have not looked I haven't looked this up yet in particular. It is a Fashion Nova dress, but it is a Fashion Nova and Cardi B collection. I don't know if that's, like, LV or IV, NYC or something. It was $60 new. It is the Beautiful Dark Fantasies, a maxi dress in a size medium, $59.99. But it's this really, like, weird black maxi dress with this fringe detail, but I'm sure you can see what it's doing. Like, when you put it on, it immediately becomes, like, almost see-through. Like, this is basically see-through. This is like wearing clothes without wearing clothes. Woo! Which I can see how this would be, like, absolutely stunningly beautiful on, like, somebody with a whole lot of curve. But I love that it also has this, like, mock neck detail. So you can, like... That's funny. When I first grabbed this out of the bin, I was like, what in God's name did I just grab? And then I was like, oh, it's a dress. And oh, it's a Fashion Nova dress. That's not surprising. So, again, I feel like I should have got that listed before Halloween. So, like, almost. This next item is a vintage lingerie top. The brand of this is In Bloom. It's a size small. And it's this really adorable little, like, pink. I never know, like, what these are. Is this a teddy or is this a chemise? I just call them lingerie top on the internet because I don't want to get the word wrong and, like, get a return. But it has these really pretty little floral, like, lace details in it with this really adorable little floral? Is it a butterfly? Oh, it's a bow. Just kidding. A little bow applique in the front, and then this really amazing, like, cutout in the back, and this really cute little, like, very flowy, very elegant pleated bottom. Next up is another little Y2K Depop dress. This one is by Arizona Jean Company, size medium, which I do believe Arizona used to just be at Kohl's. I have not been to a Kohl's in forever, so I honestly don't know. But this dress I just thought was super, super, super cute. It has this kind of, like, eyelet detail up at the top. It's that baby doll style where it, like, looks really pulled right under the bust, which is super trendy on Depop with this kind of, like, little... My grandma used to have, like, placemats with this kind of trim on it, and I never knew what to call it. Little trim, and I love the tiered skirt as well. This is definitely going to do quite well. I might have to put this on the mannequin, though, which is, like, a little bit of a hassle, but that's totally fine. I'm definitely not expecting a ton from this just because, like, it is a Kohl's brand, or at least it was. I'll probably list it for, like, $30 and just accept one of the first offers that comes in that's, like, not half off. This is another item that is going specifically... I bought it for Depop, but I will obviously put it on Poshmark as well. The original brand is a Christopher Banks, size large, but I was like, love at first sight with this top. I'm obsessed with this like chartreuse green. This is everywhere over on that dang app. It is on everybody all the time. They love it. And I love that this is like, nowadays, I would consider this to be like kind of a unisex piece. Like, you know, a guy could wear this with like a pair of high-waisted trousers, or a girl could wear this with like, you know, another pair of high-waisted trousers, or somebody kind of in between could wear this with a cute pair of high-waisted trousers. Either way, I'm obsessed with this. I love the color. I love this texture. I love that it's this kind of like open V, very relaxed situation. I think this is going to do super good. I love it. Okay, so we are on to the last item, and then I will insert the clip of the lovely, beautiful bougie things that I pick up from the dry cleaners tomorrow. I'm so excited to show them to you and to brag about them and to see them in their pristine condition after they come out of that lovely plastic bag. So the last quote-unquote normal item is this Maeve by Anthropologie newer tag little blouse. Most of the time now when I find a Maeve piece and it's not this newer tag, I will like give it to Jack to take to the consignment store, or I'll give it to Debbie to sell. I do not really have a whole lot of luck with some of the older pieces unless like obviously it's a rarity. This one though, I was super excited to sell myself. It has these amazing little like, are these poet or are these peasant sleeves? I can never tell. Either way, really cute little puffy sleeves, really adorable little muted kind of multicolored floral pattern. I think this would do quite well. Now comes the fun part. So now I'm going to insert a clip of me tomorrow, maybe not in this t-shirt, I honestly have no idea, showing you the really amazing, really fancy stuff. So here we go into that. Okay, hi everybody, and welcome to the wonderful luxury section of this bins haul. So I have a few pieces here in person, and then I have a few pieces that I would kind of like move over and make some, almost like I'll post screenshots of them. I did have to take, unfortunately, a couple of them to the tailor to kind of like get a hole fixed, to get something kind of like stitched up. So those will be over here, but I can still talk about them. And then I have a few wonderful pieces, my favorite of which is in person, and I'm super excited to talk about them. I hit one amazing corner of the bin. If you saw the bin switch with us, with like me, Jack, Debbie, and Evan, I found some amazing stuff. I know I showed a couple of brand tags, but like I hope I didn't spoil too many surprises. I did end up finding a complete Versace suit. Half of it came from Jack. I found Celine. I found Maison Margiela. I found Acne. I found all these really amazing brands. I think Tibby was like one that I was able to show you in the first part of this haul. But these two items I did just pick up from the dry cleaners. They have been wonderfully cleaned. I love them even more now that they're like not completely wrinkled and like tossed in a bin. So this is a black silk and wool tuxedo. It is Versace. The lining has all of the Versace markings in it. The outside is this amazing, beautiful black wool. It is so perfect. I love all the buttons. All the buttons say Versace. All the interior markings, like for the interior tags, say Versace. And then Jack was actually lucky enough to find the pants for me, which was super amazing. So the pants have been altered previously, but if I had to take a guess, like if you could see like how well done the interior like alterations are, I would say this was probably done by Versace. Like when he bought the suit maybe, or like Nordstrom, or like wherever you get it from. This cuff lining is absolutely amazing. They have it like pre-lined. The pleats even match up. Like this is such a beautiful piece. The pants are also that matching like black wool and silk lining all the way down. They are stunning. It's so pretty. I kind of want to honestly send this to the real world just because like I think a wool Versace two-piece men's suit would sell pretty well. I have no idea. I know like, so I personally own a Versace suit that I got for like a steal of a deal on the Real, and I know that it retails for like upwards of like I think $1,500, which is insane. I paid nowhere near that. Like just to clarify, I do not own a $1,500 suit. I own like a $200 suit that I got on a very good deal. So this is the next piece, and this is my personal favorite. I love this piece so much. It's so beautiful and it is so well made. Like you cannot feel this silk dress in person, but this has so much substantiedness. It's amazing. It's so well made. It's heavy. It's beautiful. Let's get into it. It is a Celine piece, and if you notice, this teeny little mark over the E made my heart skip a beat. This means this is a Phoebe Philo Celine piece, and if you are familiar with Celine, you know who Miss Phoebe Philo is. And if you are not familiar with Celine, let me tell you. So Celine had a designer, I think it was like I think she was like 2009 to 2014. Technically speaking, I honestly like have no idea if those are correct. That's just kind of like my guesstimate. Phoebe Philo was the Celine head designer. She was amazing. She was so well loved. Her designs are honestly some of the most well received. She just had this like really classic, timeless aesthetic. I think in the Thrift with us, I called it like a kind of modern 60s geometric print little silk dress, which I absolutely stand behind. It has pockets in it. It's stunningly gorgeous. And this dress retails for like $3,400. And that was like back in the day, like back, 5-10 years ago. So I'm super excited to get this listed. I am definitely going to be listing the Celine dress myself because I know Phoebe Philo and Celine definitely have like this really massive cult following. Okay, let's get into some of these finds that I unfortunately had to take to the tailor for one reason or another, and I think it's only one. One of the other finds is in the washing machine. The first one being this beautiful Maison Margiela sweater. It was this black knit little V-neck sweater, and it had these really cute little cutouts kind of like down by the armpits, like right over here on the shoulders. Stunning piece. It had one little moth hole right in the front. I was super irritated, but I did take it into my tailor, who is literally the light of my life. She's phenomenal. She was like, oh, I can do this and it'll be $20 and it'll be done by like, next week. She's perfect. So I think I've only sold one ever Margiela piece in my closet, and I think honestly I found out the bins, which is kind of hysterical. This sweater retails for like $1,100, $1,200. It's stunning. Oh, beautiful. Okay, and then the last piece that I ended up finding that does just need a little bit of TLC in the washing machine, she's still going through her OxyClean soak, is this wonderful, beautiful Acne Studios black linen blend t-shirt. I love Acne Studios personally. I think the brand is amazing. I have wanted one of their little like square guy gray beanie hats since I was like 15, 16 years old. I think they're adorable. I was super excited to find it in the bins because I know how much it's being retails for. I personally love it, and like, I'm super excited to like finally be able to say like I found an Acne Studios in the bins. Those are my bougie finds. I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. I cannot wait to see everybody in What's Sold Saturday. Mwah. Goodbye, and I will see you all again on What's Sold Saturday and Tuesday. Goodbye.